But yeah, I basically went from not having any dating apps to downloading Hinge 3 weeks ago.
What's a Hinge?
Hinge is a dating app. It's way nicer than all the other ones.
Ugh, okay.
It is nice. It's nice.
Sounds like, all right, yeah.
It's nice because you don't just like a profile, you actually have to interact with it. So you'll like make, like they will have little bits of text that are sort of pre-stated, kind of pre-made questions, and they might answer something. And so you can interact with one of their comments, or you can interact with one of the photos.
So you don't have to make any effort or be creative.
It's way more creative.
Lazy.
It's way more creative and effort-based because you don't just like a profile, you interact specifically with a part of their
It
profile.
reminds me of Bumble. So
No, Bumble's
I
bullshit.
installed Bumble and I realized how terrible women are at flirting.
Yeah.
Women are you are hacks when it comes to flirting.
Look, and men are hacks too. Like, I don't engage with people.
I'm sure of it, but like I notice because normally on Tinder, like I start a conversation most of the time where I used to, but in Bumble they have to start a conversation.
Yeah.
Just give me one fucking creative. Are you fucking kidding me? You know how many women just send me an emoji?
No.
And I'm like, fuck you, bitch. I don't care how hot you look. You send me an emoji. Fuck the fuck off from my profile.
I agree.
What am I
agree.
a caveman? Is this caveman drawing? What do you think? The fuck?
I totally agree. And
You
I'm
know
just
the
saying,
shit I came up with to talk to women? Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, hey, how are you? I came up with like I went through their profiles.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, what can I started brainstorms. Like
me too. I do this.
Rooms, just war rooms. Fucking
There's strings
keynotes,
and
just boards. Like like how do I fuck? She has this picture of a dog here, but she says she likes cats. What the
and
fuck?
she holidayed in Italy, but then I can see she's like, yeah.
Because it's not like people are considerate enough to give you the information you need on their profile, you know? Most of them don't, most women, they wouldn't even show you their fucking face. They just get like 3 group photos.
Oh,
with
bullshit. Okay.
fucking
The
hate
thing,
that.
the thing with Hinge that's great is that it's immediately the way someone can interact with your profile. If they just like a photo, for me, something in their profile has to be really interesting for me to then match with them. But often it'll be like they make a comment about the photo, and then in that comment you can already be like, ugh, no, I'm not going to match with them. Or it already starts the conversation before you match and you're in conversation. And
it's moderated, basically. It gives you like a...
what do you mean by moderated?
Like someone gives you a topic to
Yeah,
start.
so there's these little
start
like
off.
preset questions, but then they can also like, you can have a photo. So for example, some of the prompts are like, for photos are like, what I love doing during lockdown, or how I enjoy social distancing, or what you should know about me.
That, I just want to say, regarding what I said earlier, I know that while me complaining about women starting a conversation with emojis, a lot of women would complain that men start a conversation with a picture of their penis. I just wanted to acknowledge that I'm aware.
Good.
Keep going with the Hinge
Very
thing.
good. Tinder doesn't let you send photos anymore, though. Tinder doesn't let you send photos
Thank
anymore.
God, it would
Thank
just break their
God.
servers. I think all the dick pics.
But yeah, I think a hey is an immediate no, I'm not engaged. Like if that's how you start talking to me, no. If it's like for me, it's like how you enjoying lockdown. It's like I need more than that. I'm super critical, and so when I start talking to someone, I will interact with something that's very specific about their profile.
To be honest, if she's really, really hot, she can just send me if she sends me a dick pic, I'm probably gonna be like,
What if she sent an
was that
eggplant
an
emoji?
accident?
What if it was just an eggplant emoji?
Yeah, it depends on it
How
always
hot?
depends on how hot you are. That's not only
it's
for
true,
Tinder,
though.
it's for life.
It's for life, yeah.
Yeah.
But I suppose what I'm saying, the reason why I'm back on Hinge is because I had this friendship, and then we had sex, and then he was like, I just want to be friends, and I spiraled, and then I went on to Bumble, and within 20 minutes on Bumble, I saw 3 of my exes and like countless other guys I'd seen on Tinder and Bumble before. And then the next night I saw him on Bumble, and I was like, fuck this. And then I had the podcast with Freddie, and she was like, Hinge. And so I'm on Hinge now. And so I'm dating again because I needed a distraction. I needed something because I
You couldn't deal with
the rejection.
human interaction. Yeah.
No, I couldn't deal with the rejection that I just had, and so I needed affirmation from strangers.
Yeah.
And I actually had a date this week that went
It must
nicely.
be rough, Rejection.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I'm just a white guy. We don't get that. Nobody rejects us, We're white, just we don't have problems.
No, none.
People are gonna fucking hate me for this.
No.
Yeah.
No. All right, so you are not dating because you just ended something weird, and that's why, is what you're saying.
I don't look. I had this date. It was the first time I was seeing someone in a year, I think. Mm-hmm. And I did not like that.
You didn't like what?
Just
the
whole
date.
thing.
The whole thing. Why did it not go well?
Hmm?
What? Why? Why didn't you like? Okay, we don't want to dissect it in case we don't want to offend anybody out there. Do you want to talk about it?
Just the sex was horrible. Just
what makes sex horrible?
Two people not willing to
Communicate?
empathize for each other, or there's so many reasons. There can be so many reasons. It can be bad breath, Yeah, it can be that, but it can also be someone's childhood trauma, right?
Okay.
It can be a lot of things.
Okay. Interesting.
We all have different ways of showing intimacy.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're not compatible.
Interesting.
Some people are just... I think in this case it was just miscommunication.
Like what? Like
I don't like getting into details here.
okay, that's fair enough. I don't want to push you into
But some people are just they want to have intimacy, but yet they are very uncomfortable with intimacy, and they come up with this weird set of rules.
Oh, I'm so interested. I want you to flesh this out for me. It's really interesting.
I'll give you an example. Have you ever had sex with someone who... No, you haven't, because you're a woman. It's technically... But imagine having sex with a woman that only wants you to do a doggy style. Mm-hmm. So you don't see each other.
Only doggy style?
It's like fucking a neck.
Or a butt? Or a back?
Yeah, but what you're looking at is just someone's neck. Someone's head from behind. It's nice sometimes, but when it gets like too much of it, it's like...
Yeah. I think too much of anything's not good. But yeah,
I want to see tits when I'm fucking.
Okay, that's interesting to know.
Sometimes I want to see them.
Yeah, you want... Okay.
I want to see someone's face.
Shahak Shapira wants to see face and tits when he fucks. Okay.
What? You're saying that like that's the most absurd...
I'm not saying it like it's absurd, but it's a very strong thing that you're expressing right now, and that's interesting. That
At some point, when you only have a certain way of sex, you're like, this is getting very one-directional.
Yeah. I think, though, you need a few times with someone to be able to understand what the sexual dynamic is. So I think having sex with someone just once is not
No,
gonna...
it was multiple times, but as I said, I don't like disclosing details of someone, even if it's anonymously.
Yeah.
But it just at the end, she got angry at me. And just started like, what the fuck are you doing? Have you been watching too many porns? I'm like, what are you you wanted me? You're the one with the doggy style whole bullshit. Like, I want to have normal.
I want to have normal
Whatever
sex.
that means. I just want to...
I want to see your face.
I want to try at least just the normal type. The one you see in the Hollywood movies.
Yeah.
In the real movies.
Where we're looking at each other and we're connecting.
Yeah, like that gay stuff. Just want to have some of the gay sex with a vagina.
I want gay vagina sex.
Vagina sex.
Shahak scissoring someone.
Yeah. I don't think that's scissoring. It's still normal sex.
Yeah.
But
When I said gay woman sex, it sounded
no, but
like...
as soon as it starts like turning into someone making like blaming you for shit and like being like, I don't what the I don't like that.
No, that to
Someone
me is
being
not okay.
aggressive to me. I mean, aggressive, fine, yes, but not in that kind of way.
Yeah, no, I think if you're at a few dates and there's any level of like accusation,
Accusation, exactly.
it's not okay.
Yeah, especially not like I get maybe at some point in space and time when you've been together long enough and you're like,
That's different.
when you're like, stop farting while you're fucking me.
You would not handle that at all.
Huh?
You would never tolerate. I can't imagine you ever tolerating one fart during sex.
I don't know what that accusation is supposed to mean.
No, that's a hypothesis.
You're saying it like it's everybody else's thing. Like everybody else is so liberal about farting, and I'm like I'm like the fart Hitler here. Like I will not tolerate a farting woman while I butt fuck her. I don't want the air coming out where my penis is coming in.
And instead of a mustache, you have like a little clip.
The only gas I like is the one for the Jews.
That's great.
I'm sorry if fart sex is your thing.
It's not.
But no,
I don't like
will not
farting
have
in front
it.
of people.
I will not have
No,
it.
you would not have it. I can't imagine.
I get it. It's a mistake. I had a lot of like vagina farts in my days.
Yeah, vagina fart. vagina farts don't smell though. They're just air.
Yeah, they're just like
awkward.
A
They're just
bit.
like too much air being pushed in there, and then comes out when you move.
Yeah. Andrew Schultz has a great bit about that. A crowd work thing. Like he's like, ladies, don't shame. Don't be embarrassed. We love that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Men love fanny farts?
I'm not like. Oh,
it's not in your porn search history.
No, he had a bit about. It's like. What was it? It's like the pussy giving up.
That's what fanny farts are. The pussy giving like.
I think he did like an air balloon thing, like Yeah, because someone sent it to me because I also have an act out of hot air, and someone sent it to me, and I'm like, no, it's like I didn't know.
And it's a different bit that you've got about having no spine.
Yeah, but I get why they said because I fucking love Andrew Schultz, so I should know.
You should know about his bit for sure.
It's a different bit.
Yeah.
But the act out is similar, but I had it before he uploaded it, so it's
so long as your video do you have a video of it up?
I did it in the TV show, so I'm not allowed to upload it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right. But yeah, technically it's been documented.
Okay.
But
fanny farts, I think that's a great topic. Like I don't think I've ever felt
fanny farts, is that the
that's
term?
An Australian term, because in Australia a fanny is a vagina, whereas in the States fanny is a bottom.
Oh.
Like your fanny in America is your butt.
All right.
But yeah, in Australia we call them fanny farts. And what's the other word for them? Queefs. Queefs. A queef is also a fanny fart.
I heard that before.
Yeah, a queef. And then, like, whenever I've done a fanny fart, I'm only embarrassed before I've clarified that was from my vagina. It's just like, oh, that was my vagina. You know, I want to say...
Please don't do that. You shouldn't. Maybe that's why you got friend zoned.
I didn't fanny fart with him.
So every time you do this queef thing, you're like, oh, that's my vagina. There goes my vagina. Just letting you know.
Vag fart alert.
Not from the butt, so
it's not gonna smell.
Keep going. Nothing happened. Nothing to see. Just a good old veg fart.
Just a good old veg fart. Yeah,
that's
like you pumped a lot of air in there. It's just
good
releasing.
Way to break the ice. Yeah.
Yeah, because like wouldn't need ice broken at that point in the, the dynamic.
Yeah, no, I love it when when you just, instead of not acknowledging something, just
Over acknowledging.
make a big deal out of it.
Yeah. Like I had sex with this guy, well, sort of had sex with this guy this week on my date. And we hardly knew each other really. Like we'd had really great, chats for 3 hours. We'd only talked comedy on the dating app. And then, and so it was really good, but like he had no idea about my politics or, about my body hair. And so when it got to the point where I was taking off my pants, I'm like, by the way, I got political last lockdown, so my hair is long everywhere. And so I needed to state that because otherwise I was like, I need to put it out there because I don't want him to be like, I don't want to see his reaction to something that he wasn't prepared for, because seeing a full bush is like, it's not a normal thing for anybody these days.
You did it right before
I took, like I didn't take, like when I took off my pants.
No, that helps. That helps,
You're being sarcastic?
Yes, of course I'm being fucking sarcastic. What's the fucking difference at this point? Like 3 seconds of a difference?
Because I don't want him to be like, whoa. I prefer him to have that whoa in his head so I don't feel self-conscious or any sense of like rejection of my body when that happens. I want him to be like, okay, it's going to be, this is not what I expected. All right. So that way he's prepared and I'm prepared so that there isn't this discomfort. It's because it's the norm in society and it was the norm for me forever. Like all my life, I always had, it was manicured.
So you kind of catfished him into a hairy vagina. And
like cat furballed him.
You catfished him into the hairy vagina, but also made sure that he wouldn't make you feel bad about it. That's nice.
He had an out though. Like he could have been like, oh, like I can't. Like he wasn't.
Oh, of course, yeah.
We were just kissing
Sure.
at that point. If he didn't like it, he could have been like, and when I told him, there was no other touching going on. He could have been like, look, I am allergic to pubic hair. So I guess, we'll see each other another, I don't know. He could have backed out somehow.
What fucking world are you living in?
I don't know. But if someone really had, like you're saying, I catfished him. If he really had a problem with it.
He would have been you would have thought or thunk. You would have thunk he's a fucking douche if he would have backed out.
That's if he cared what I thought. Like, if he backed out, then he backed. Like, if it was, the catfishing implies that I misled him and he ended up doing something he didn't want to do.
Than a hairy vagina here, right?
What else are we talking about?
The whole package, I assume.
Like my armpits and my legs
thing,
and the whole thing. Hairy butthole.
Yeah. Well, you're right. Like, yeah.
It's long
Terrible.
everywhere. Sorry? Sorry?
Fuck that. I don't care about this feminist bullshit.
Let's talk about it.
I don't care. You know why? No. No. Fuck that bullshit. I will walk with you. I will storm the Capitol with you for your rights or whatever. But this I will not condone.
Why not?
Why? Because I fucking hate it too. I hate it. I shave my own bullshit.
You don't shave.
I do.
I've seen you with long hair this long, and underarms.
I wasn't fucking anyone.
So what? You're not fucking anyone.
Also, I did shave after that.
You shaved after that, but you still let your hair get this long.
No, it wasn't that long.
It was this long. I saw it.
What are you talking about? It was just a little bit.
It was this long. It was 2 centimeters.
No, it wasn't.
Yes. Anyway.
No.
I did see it.
Not true.
I took note.
Not true.
Your leg hair. Your
You're
leg
gonna
hair.
explain-
Your leg hair is this long.
Huh?
Your leg hair. Oh, you're saying that only the underarms is not okay. You think all humans should not have any underarm hair. That's what you're saying.
I'm saying not liking it is not wrong. It's a personal preference.
Okay.
And it should be respected. And it's not sexist. It's just not liking it. It's just like...
not liking a part of someone's body.
Would you date a guy who's shorter than you?
Yeah. I've dated guys that are my height.
Yeah, but not all women do.
Sure.
Are they sexist?
I typically don't match with people that are shorter than me on dating apps.
You don't like short people. So you hate midgets, is that what you're saying?
You just use the M word.
Yeah. You hate... you hate... how do you call them now? In English, I'm sorry, I don't know. I know the word in German, Kleinwüchsig. I don't know the
Little
term right
people,
now.
little people.
That's so much more
I
offensive.
agree. I think it's terrible.
What do they want to be called?
Little people. They want to be called little people.
Okay, so you don't like little people.
I don't know.
Although I'm just talking about short guys.
Yeah, short guys. Short guys. I don't dislike short guys. And if I
But
meet
there's nothing sexist about it, right? It's just a preference. It's like a personal fucking preference.
the difference with the armpit hair thing is that women have been told that they need to remove it because women have been told that it's not feminine, even though it's a natural part of their body. And they've been told that by the media and by like shaving companies and then basically the media and shaving companies. And so if a woman has armpit hair, then she must be a lesbian. Or she doesn't want the interest of, she doesn't want male attention.
Look, I'm not saying that is true, but you're queer, and the only
I'm not really. I'll fuck a
the
woman,
other
but
woman
no, fuck that. I will fuck. I'm not looking for a woman to fuck. I will have sex
I'm
with
just
women.
saying it's a weird coincidence that all the women I know that have armpit hair are licking vaginas. I'm
and
just
the thing
saying.
is, okay, but I don't lick vaginas intentionally. It just like I'm just open to
Oh
it.
yeah,
you know?
it just happened. You fall on one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They just land right here, and I'm like, I will do that. That's fine. But
Listen,
no. But
I get the whole campaign thing, the whole pink tax thing, but those are two different
The
things.
reason why I've grown my armpit hair, actually, and my body hair, is because the problem is all of the images of women with their natural body hair are always connected to queer culture. And I disagree with that. There needs to be more role models. There needs to be more women who are that are straight, completely hetero women who also accept all of their natural body. And just because they accept their natural body doesn't mean they're not interested in male attention or
so like bad
relationships.
teeth.
Bad teeth is what?
That's natural.
It's different. You're not removing the teeth. It's not like everyone removes their teeth because they're bad. You can correct your teeth, but removing, like, women thinking that a part of their body,
not cleaning them. Just
well, then that's a different thing. That's hygiene. Hygiene is different to removing something from your body because you're told it's not feminine.
it does collect more bacteria here.
No, it actually removes bacteria from the area.
It's a lie.
It's not.
It's a lie.
It's not a lie.
It's a lie.
It doesn't know. All body hair is actually removing dirt from an area and keeping that area cleaner and protecting that area.
Huh. So what about foreskins?
There's like a lot to be said that foreskins shouldn't be removed.
Oh, I see. Some anti-Semitism.
Oh, come
there.
on, mate. It's not anti-Semitism.
Why not? Why not? You're gonna throw sexism at me?
You're
I'm
gonna
throw anti-Semitism back. That's how I fucking do it.
That is how you do it.
Yeah. I can play this game.
Yeah, you can.
I got that card.
But foreskin is not. I can also call me anti-Islamic as well. Like, it's the same thing. But
that doesn't work for me right now.
Yeah, it's
so
true. But I'd say the foreskin it's widely argued that the foreskin is should be kept. There's no reason to remove it. There are times when it needs to be removed.
There's always there's an image of what a woman should look like in the media, but there's also an image of a man.
For sure.
And what men should look like. You know?
And he is, with all his natural body parts.
Men who would shave their
underarms.
Their underarms are, people call them gay.
Gay?
Yeah, people insult them as gay. Not that it's an insult, but it's the other way around.
Yeah, I agree. Although I know lots of straight men who are like, I shave my armpit hair because I don't like armpit hair.
I don't like it.
And because so I don't like armpit hair. They do it kind of as a leveling of like, well, I don't like it on women, so I also don't like it on me. And so it's fair for women, I'm also going to do it. And it's like, okay, so you're going to hate your body because you've been trained to hate that on women's bodies?
That's a very big assumption there.
It's just breaking it down to really what
Not
the
really.
media
What
has
if
done.
they just don't like it?
But
on
why?
them?
You need to examine why you don't like it. You don't like it because of conditioning and because of the images that media have presented to you forever.
Don't fucking like it.
But why don't you like it? Why would you dislike a natural part
Why
of
do
a body.
people don't like short hair or long hair or
People don't
earrings
dislike
or-
short hair or long
Of course,
hair.
some people like it's a
People don't dislike blue eyes or brown eyes. People don't dislike natural parts of
in
the
a
body.
partner, of course.
No
Of course they
way.
do. Yes.
Oh, I'm
ask
not going to
people.
date someone with brown eyes.
Have you been on? No, but people have preferences. People want. People look at those dating apps. People make lists of like what they want in their partner. A lot of those things are physical. Some men like big boobs. Some women like tall men. It's a very natural thing.
But I think armpit hair and body hair in general, it's like, okay, if you're not attracted to someone because of just generally how they look, but if you're not attracted to someone because they have armpit hair, it's like that's just a part of their body that they've decided not to remove. That's not something that.
But you don't have to. You
They
don't
have
have
it
to
anyway.
justify not being attracted to anyone.
But it's part of the body. They have it anyway.
But you can't force people to be attracted to other people.
No, there's no forcing anybody to be attracted to anything. My argument is that everybody has armpit hair, and to not be attracted to armpit hair is like you're suggesting someone needs to adjust their body.
No, you're not
adjust their
suggesting
body. They
anything.
have it anyway. They have
But
it
that
anyway.
would be like saying being attracted to men who are taller than you suggests that shorter men should fucking get taller somehow with a surgery or something.
The thing is, dating
You
apps
can't
are a
blame
different.
people, but you can't blame people for being attracted to something or for not being attracted to
But
something.
I think I agree. You don't choose what
I mean,
you like,
could,
and you
but
have
it's
your
not like
preferences.
they can fucking change it, you know? Like,
Absolutely.
you like what you
But the
like.
thing is, with armpit hair, removing it, they always have it. It's part of your body, and removing it, having a preference about how someone keeps their body is not saying I'm just attracted to this or not attracted to this. You're saying that this person needs to maintain their body in this way, and it's different to being attracted to a characteristic. It's saying you need to remove this part of your body.
What about like having a smelly dick?
Hygiene is different. Again, hygiene is different to maintenance. It's like I want a man who paints his nails red and has a hairy butthole but no hair on his balls. Like that's all maintenance stuff. It's like you're denying who this person is. You're making that person an object because you're suggesting they need to maintain themselves.
You think
way.
armpit hair is a part of your personality?
No, exactly.
Come
It's
on.
not. It's a part of your body and you have it regardless. And so suggesting that someone should maintain their body a certain way is saying how a person needs to look after themselves. Like it's not a preference. It's
But
not
you're
an
not
attraction
suggesting
thing.
anything. You're saying I want to be with someone who does this and that. It's what you always do. It's not only with how they maintain their body. It's
also how they live.
Yeah, everything. So it's a perfectly justified.
It's
thing.
superficial and it's based. It's telling them how they need to. Yeah, it's saying I want someone who looks after their body in this way that's super superficial, and yeah, I don't want to be with someone who thinks who judges me based on how I cut my hair, and not about hygiene, how I cut my hair, how I dress, these superficial things. No.
Ooh.
Oh no. Okay.
Jesus. Well, I don't know what to say to that. Yeah, so that's what you're expecting from someone, to not judge you by things that you think are judgmental.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, how dare you? See? I can do the same fucking thing.